Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're doing okay in your part of the world today. So this is gonna be a video by watchmojo and titled 10 Most Vicious Acts of Revenge in Horror Movies. Um, just a heads up, I had to make this video, be a source of it. Um, YouTube, I think, is YouTube won't let you show, I guess, more on YouTube videos, so I had to make the video. Hope that's not a problem for you guys. And that being said, let's get to it, shall we?
Ken, you said it was just a glitch.
Well, the glitch just typed!
Welcome to Watch Mojo,
I like that movie.
and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most vicious acts of revenge in horror movies. For this list, we'll be looking at the most brutal ways characters in scary movies got their comeuppance. Along the way, expect a few gory spoilers. Did we miss any notable payback scenes? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Bloody Prom, Carrie. Hopefully the students at this prom night danced like there was no tomorrow, because for most of them, there wouldn't be one. Following a very cruel prank involving pig's blood, Carrie's psychic rage ensures she isn't the only one covered in red. The most tragic part is that most of her victims are completely innocent. She hallucinated that everyone was laughing at her, and unfortunately, that was enough for Carrie to turn on them all. Honestly, those that died first got off easy compared to the ones that she left in the burning gymnasium. The only small justice is that the real culprits, Chris and Billy, met an even worse end via an exploding car. Number 9, Galloping On, Thriller, A Cruel Picture. The kidnapped Madeline endured unspeakable trauma from pimp Tony and the clients who paid to assault her. So it's certainly vindicating to see her take out her assailants, one by one, in gruesome fashion. Naturally, she saves the best, or in this case the worst, for last. Tony is shot in both knees and dragged into a field.
Förbannade fnaskig, vilket kniv vill ha första kulan? Va? Jävla luder!
His final fate involves a hole, a rope, and a very speedy horse. Suffice to say, this exploitation film definitely lived up to its title of A Cruel Picture. At the very least though, Madeline gets serious points for creativity. Number 8, Haunted, Shutter.
ท่านรู้ว่ามึงต้องรีบไปทำบุญแล้ววะรูปพวกเนี้ยแสดงว่าแม่งมีวิญญาณตามรังควานมึงอยู่
Talk about being haunted by the past. This film tells the story of a young photographer who watched his friends commit a heinous crime against his former girlfriend. Because of this, she ended up taking her own life. And from beyond the grave, she seeks revenge. As a ghost, she coerces her attackers into taking their own lives too. The guilty lover thinks he's being saved for last, but instead, she leaves him alive.
พ่อที่วัดบอกว่าจะให้เผาเนตรวันนี้เลยมันจบแล้วทัน
Her ghost, however, is a literal weight on his shoulders, one that he can't escape. This fate begs the question, what's actually worse? Death by haunting, or living with the knowledge of everything he's done?
วิญญาณเขาแค่อยากอยู่ใกล้คนที่เขารัก
Number 7, Ghost of a Chance. Return to house on Haunted Hill.
I saw a man. He was a patient here. I think he led an uprising the night that the hospital burnt down. I think he was trying to stop Dr. Vanica.
As a ghost trapped in a decrepit asylum, there isn't much else to do besides plot ways to get back at your murderer. However, Dr. Vannicut apparently didn't consider that when he performed horrifying experiments on the inmates. With the power of a mystical idol, he was even able to control their spirits in the afterlife. But once they're freed, they quickly make up for lost time. The group of tortured souls unleashed decades of pent-up aggression on the Doctor, ripping him to pieces. It's a downright grisly end, but given everything Vannicut put them through, payback was long overdue.
Baphomet's evil's been trapped in that house for over 50 years. We set it free.
Number 6, A Freaky Fate, Freaks. Beautiful trapeze artist Cleopatra thinks she's above the so-called freaks in the carnival sideshow. She plots to marry Hans, a person of short stature, and kill him for the inheritance. When the sideshow performers welcome her into their ranks, she mocks and humiliates them. Her scheme exposed, the performers turn her into what she hates the most, one of them.
How she got that way will never be known. Some say a jealous lover. Others that it was the code of the freaks.
The film kindly spares us from the actual mutilation, but the quacky aftermath is enough to prove it wasn't pleasant.
Believe it or not, there she is.
Sure, she's technically still living, but in Cleopatra's eyes, we'd bet this is a fate much worse than death. Number 5, Blended, Unfriended.
Oh, I love this
It's
movie.
just a game. We're just all gonna download it and play it, right?
The recipe for this ghastly murder is as follows: a Skype call, a guy with a big mouth, and a very angry spirit. However,
Yeah.
the most important step is to blend it all together. Unfortunately for Ken, he had to learn the last step the hard way. Of his friends, his only real crime was being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, and saying some mean things about the deceased Laura.
Well, we haven't hit the farts yet, but thanks to the Ken famous salsa.
Apparently, that was enough for him to become the main course in her post-mortem haunting. And if his friends' reactions are any indication, his dish is a total jaw-dropper. Number 4, Pointed Payback, Audition.
息子に言われたんです。最近しょぼくれてるんで再婚でもしたがって。それでその気になりました。
Shigeharu is a downtrodden widow looking for love. So he sets up an audition process, pretending that it's for a movie role. But he doesn't quite find what he's looking for in Asami. The fact that he was in a prior relationship enrages his new girlfriend. Asami drugs him and gets some slow, agonizing payback by the way of needles.
あなたはもう動けない。体は死ぬけど、神経だけは起こしておいてあげます。
Her vengeance is by no means justified. There's nothing wrong with the fact that Shigeharu was married before, but in Asami's twisted mind at least, this does constitute revenge. Just thinking about this scene is enough to make even genre diehards shiver in their seats.
今までずっと一人で頑張ってきたけど、私には相談できる人。
Number 3, Makeshift Guillotine, I Saw the Devil. This thriller is all about how far a man is willing to go to avenge the murder of his pregnant wife. As Kim Soo-young quickly proves, the answer is very, very far. He tracks down the killer, Jang Kyung-chul, and rigs him up to a guillotine that will drop when the door opens. And who's unwittingly doing the honors? None other than Kyung-chul's own family.
난 네가 가장 고통스러울 때 죽일 거야.
The mode of death is quick, but right before he goes out, Kyung-chul is hit with the knowledge that his own child is dropping the blade. The most haunting part of this execution is knowing that the falling knife will be the last thing Kyung-chul's family sees of him. Number 2, Microwave Dinner, The Last House on the Left. They say no good deed goes unpunished. But it's some decidedly bad deeds that are punished in this revenge horror thriller. After Krug, Francis, and Sadie attack Mary and almost kill her, they take refuge in the Collingwood Lake House. Mary's parents, John and Emma, take them on, one after the other, dealing out gruesome kills.
They're still here. What if they come over here?
I know. You're right. Which means we're gonna be ready for anything.
But the bloodiest comes in the final minutes. John decides that he wants his vengeance reheated and sticks Krug's head into a microwave.
You're paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't have any rope or duct tape.
From there, all it takes is a pop, and Krug's skull has painted the appliance red. Like most things reheated in a microwave, it's not ideal, but it's quick and it gets the job done.
You're gonna be fine.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Hooked. I Spit on Your Grave. After Jennifer is assaulted and almost killed, she's left with a lot of trauma. She channels it into stalking down and killing her 5 attackers.
Please! Please is what I said to you.
Each of their deaths are sadistic and bloody and will burn into your brain. But even among them, Stanley's stands out. He's captured in a bear trap bound to a tree, and his eyes served up to the crows. To make it even more twisted, Jennifer films it all, just like they filmed what they did to her.
Smell real pretty for the camera, boy.
Leave it up to a novelist to craft such a poetic end.
What are you doing? Some fishing?
Did you enjoy this video?
Yes,
Check
I
out
did.
these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
I think my favorite on here was the one from Brendan, in my opinion. I just think that was a good movie. Never saw like something Skype meeting going south really quick. Horror movie. Like this video if you like Watch Mojo videos, and if there's one that you'd like for me to react to, comment the title of it, and if you don't mind sharing. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for loving and supporting this channel, and I encourage you to do so even more. I'm gonna close this off here, but do please subscribe at the bottom for more content. Don't forget to share this video. Also, hit that bell below to keep up to date with posts. Also, there's a thank button at the bottom of the video where you can donate money to the channel, and any donations would be extremely helpful. Also, comment below on a video you think I should react to next. And as always, guys, take care. God bless.